Okay. Sorry about that. Everybody hear me? Sorry. That's good. Oh, good now. I am normally better about this. Small panic attack. Oh, music's too loud. I'll fix that. Here. It happens sometimes. Really sorry. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to pack opening. Thank you for sticking around. I know that was a lot. Thanks for fun and to enjoy some cards. Let's focus on that. Ooh. Okay. Yes, I want to open these, and then I can use the cards. A little selfishly. Cards are overcoming my mental health and fears. I might go a little bit faster for these next bits of cards. You've seen most of the commons. If you see a card that you really like and you want me to read it out, just let me know. Otherwise, we're going to kind of move a little bit quicker because it's supposed to be done either 5 or 6 because of family stuff. So we're going to move a little bit quicker. Great. Thank you for sticking around. A lot of people left. Thank you. Of this, I have a lot of fear when it comes to streaming. I had people a really long time said I couldn't do it, and get scared. Sorry. Come on. So stupid. So dumb. Opening cards. Mental health is rough. Go to therapy. Everyone needs to go to therapy. Okay. Got it. Next pack. Unexplained disappearance. Cosmotropic wave. Intrusive pack beast. Wild Kertot. Night child. Beetle. Patrol. Sergeant. Drake. Motion. Swarm. And then we get into enhanced surveillance for surveil decks. Has some use there. And Dawn of Hope. Pretty good draw card for white. So, awesome. Never have too many of those. And a shiny and a non-shiny gate. All right. Okay. All right. Everyone who's still here, please fill the chat with puns. All right. Any puns will do. It is me. All right. Got Porch. Warrior. Witness. Worm. Strands. Recruit. Vapors. Instructors. Storm. Deer. A locket. And we have Beacon Bolt. Pretty great card for any spell slingers. Light of the... I'm not going to try to even say that word. Grappling Sundew. It's one of the defenders. And we have Repose and Resurgence. Classic Boros multiple combat card. Good one, Napalm. Great. Alright. Ordinary Goblin. Skyline Note. Pulse of Mist. Brazilian Bat. Darkarian Descent. Dark Agent. Devious Cover Up. We got Hell's Wild Trooper. +2 against Trample. At the end of turn, you discard a card. We have Sky Knight Legionnaire with Flying and Haste. Whispering Agent. Skeleton walked into a bar and was disappointed to find his favorite drinks were out of stock. He asked the bartender, and they said, "No worries. We have marrow, that stuff in the back." Have marrow? Don't get it. I want to get it. Oh no. No, oh, no worries. We have marrow. Stuff in the back. Oh, like more. More, yes. Sorry. Thank you. You can't deck them. Got Blade Crafter, Swift Cutter Giant, Ionize. That is a great spellcaster card. It's a counter and does a little bit of damage, so it's really good. Then, let's see, we've got... Oh. Start really moving quick with these. Because I've now seen, I think, every single common there is. Crab, Happened, Recluse, Patrol, Locket, Worm, Electromancer, Marshal, Raiders. Oh, that's new. +1 for each card in your graveyard. World Soul Colossus gets +1s for each upcast. We've got Omni Spell Adapt. Pay 3. You may cast an instant and sorcery from your hand without paying its mana cost. That seems really strong. Fortunately, not a commander, but be good for a 99 for a spellslinger. And we've got another Goblin and another Gate. Right, next one. Right, Format. 4, Rat, Vine, Pawn, Punch, Locket. And we've got Strian Peacekeeper, another Darkblade Agent, Cover Up, Price of Fame, Great Removal, Loath Giant, Bulgari Find Broker. Good, we've got another one of the cards we were looking for. We have the Assassin's Trophy, which if we put up the thing we are looking for, Assassin's Trophy is one of our hits on our list. It is an incredibly good removal, and because most of the decks that I run are green or black, or normally both, the Assassin's Trophy goes in almost any deck that I run. It is a staple and really hard to find. The only other place it was printed, I believe, is in Karlov Manor, which is, I like the set, but it's not considered a good set. But with Assassin's Trophy, that is another card that we were hunting for. 2 on our list. All right. Let's continue. That's the second card. Yep, that's the second card from this set that we were hunting for. Right. Got some witnesses. Exchange, bounds. Jump ahead to the uncommons. Right. We got a Conclave Cavalier. The Arboreum Elemental, a Circuitous Root, and a Pelt Collector. This is not one of the ones I was looking for, but it is a really good elf. Kind of a better version of the Adapt system. Very good card, very easy to summon, and it slowly gets bigger and bigger as more things hit the grave. All right. Another Healing Hawk. Just let's stop me from here. We got a Night Veil Predator. Great Flying Death Touch Vampire. You've got the Goblin Crater Maker. Sacrifice Goblin to deal 2 damage or to destroy a colorless non-land permanent. We have Street Riot. Pretty good enchantment. Creatures you control get +1 and have trample. We have Zoe 1,000 Eyes. Classic for the set. She is, I've got a couple of her. She is a pretty good add in any kind of token deck. Right? Oh, we got Radical Idea. Jump ahead to Alright, we got the Swarm Guild Mage, where you can give creatures menace or gain 2 life. Necrotic Wound. Ooh, this is one of my favorite pet cards. I like to include her in any deck where I can run her, as she is a kind of a strange, like an assassin. Essentially lets you choose any creature your opponent controls that isn't tapped, and it makes all your other creatures unblockable. Really, oh my goodness! We have the Underrealm Lich. This is another of the cards we were looking for. Absolutely amazing card for any graveyard deck, as it allows you to get a bunch of cards into your graveyard really quickly, and lets you essentially draw 3 cards a turn. Very, very good card. Let's see if I can find my sleeves. Here they are. They are buried under a bunch of other things. And behind that is the Boros Gate. That is 3. We have hit 3 of our targets, but no shock lands yet. Underbound Lich. Right. It is cruel and unusual punishment. Good one, Erdmith. Very good. All right. Some crabs, got some worms. Jump all the way up to block it. Got into integrity and intervention. You damage to any target creature and you gain 3 life. Creature gets. That's a pretty good. Pretty common for Boros, I think. Crushed Contraband, both Devourer, and we have the Swift Blade Vindicator. Double Strike, Vigilance, and Trample. I believe this is the one that Shaolin was talking about. It is really good. Low cost, high power, especially in a deck that works with equipment a lot. I have a red-white equipment deck that she's definitely going to get put into, because that is an awesome collection of keywords. Very good card. We are doing good. That has kind of picked up, and we're seeing a lot more of the cards we were looking for. Right. Let's jump up to Summit. We've already seen the Summit, Invert and Infine, Spybug, and Ritual of Soot. Destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less. A lot harder to use, but it can be a really good board wipe. Especially if your opponent is using a lot of small creatures and you're using a couple big creatures. All right. Jump ahead. The True Fire Captain, the Knight's Veil Sprite, Light of the Inquists, and Runaway Steamkin. Another amazing card, any kind of Is-It strategy, as he turns red cards into red mana. Very good in any deck that needs you to cast a lot of spells. especially cheap spells. Yeah, mana! Anything that gives draw or mana. That's what we're always looking for in Magic. You never have too much draw, you never have too much magic. Or mana. Jump ahead. Another House of Guild Mage. The Rampaging Monument. 3+1 counters. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a +1. That's kind of pretty good. The Creeping Chill. And the Null Hide Rope. Huh. I hate this. You can't cast non-creature spells. Rough. You lose the ability, and anyone can cast that. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard, put it under the bed. That is so specific. How are you? What? How do you use this? Mythic, too. How is this mythic? Well, I guess it gets a sleeve, because it is a mythic. That is weird. Well, yeah, but it's 6/6 where you can't cast any non-creature spells. Yeah, that Urtmas. Yeah, it feels like a card you give your opponents. You play it, then you use something that lets you trade control of it to someone else. Yeah, that seems to be the vibe. It's gonna make a Beantown Beatdown deck, so that might be a good card for that. Right. We got Flower and Flourish. Pretty good 2 card. Silent Dart, Bell Swarm, and Camaraderie. Gain X life and draw X card. X is the number of creatures you control. That is a great card for a token maker, especially in those colors. I guess if you get it for free. Yeah, but this is a good card. This, I know where I'm going to put this. That's a great card. That's going into my Balin deck. Right. Right. Some more crabs. Jump ahead to the Electrostatic Field. Another incredibly good card. Another must-have in most Spellslinger decks. There's Sinist Saboteur, which is a great counter spell. Sunhome Steward, and a Chamber Sentry. Enters a +1 for each color of mana spent to cast it. Remove X +1 counters and deals X to any target. It is an odd card. I can see it having some use though. And we got a shiny Boros Locket. Lockets aren't as good as the Signets, I think. But shiny is shiny. Never go wrong with shiny. Alright. Keep up getting some more from our list. Right. We have the Rock Charger, the Disinformation Campaign, District Guild, and the Quasi Duplicate. Another classic, absolute classic card. It is one of those always good to draw, always good to use cards. Are very rich because of all the lands they own. Good one, Erdman. And that's almost cooler. That is a shiny Plague Crafter. This is a classic card, and having it in holo is absolutely awesome. That's getting put into the rare pile. That I will definitely find a home for it. Right. And jump ahead to right. Join Shields. Wait. Undercity. Necrolist. Sacrifice another creature. That's okay. Conclave Guild. And we have Find and Finality. Classic green and black board wipe. It is pretty good. I got a couple of them though. I don't know. It's one of those cards. It's really good, but sometimes you don't want to wipe your board. All right, we are down to our last 5 packs. Let's put some energy into this, see if we can get some spark lands. Jump ahead here. Right, we got another Glaive of the Guild pack, another Goblin Banneret, another Thought Erasure, and a Bounty of Might. Absolutely fantastically fun card. You counter 3 or 1 creature, giving them either 9/9 or 3 creatures 3/3. Really good in Hydra decks, and it is quite interesting card, though the cost is a bit severe. But if you're in green, you should be able to get up to that cost. Yes, that too. Yeah, you can split up the 9 into sets of 3. Very good card. All right. My brain is melting. It's C+'s hard. Yeah. Programming, to me, is magic. Like straight up actual magic. You see what people are able to program? And there's this... Like, if they did what they did back then, they would be seen as wizards. It's incredibly cool and hard art. Right. We have Hemisphere's Insight, Team Splitter Mage, the Dragonaut, and Chance for Glory. This is another one of the cards that people hunt for. I remember. It's only about $1 now, but it used to be quite good. Creatures you control gain indestructible, take an extra turn after this one. The beginning of that turn's end, you lose the game. It is a do or die card. Really hard to use, really powerful, but you do die if you mess up. Giving all your creatures indestructible though, and it doesn't say it goes away. So if you use this with some strategy, you might be able to keep the indestructibility. Just change turns. Yeah, there's a few cards. I know there's a commander that lets you skip the end phase. It is really good if you're trying to build that kind of deck. I don't think I have a home for it, but I do love these kind of weird cards where they kind of stand out among the normal Magic cards. This one's very much like, huh, what a weird card. That's kind of where its charm and its coolness factor is just how an odd that type of card is for Magic. Very, yeah. All right, we are down to our last 3. We have, these are our last 3 packs. Which one do you think we should do last? Which one are we going to put our energy into? See if we can pull one of the cards we are looking for. We still have these bottom 3, as well if we can get another Beast Whisperer. Yes, I am feeling better. It was just a small little, I'll just say it. You know what? You should never be ashamed of your mental health. It was a small panic attack. I get them really rarely. They often come from personal trauma stuff, but it is okay. All good. The middle one last. Okay, then we will use this one last. And here we go. All right, last 3 packs. Let's do this. Let's get the last 3 chases we're looking for. I will do the full packs for these ones. We have Hellbringer, Sworn Companions, Altitude, Dissident, Rumors, Reflection, Centaur, Locket, Visit, Rake. Ooh, we got Might of the Masses, a really good card. Selective Snare. And we have the Venerated Luxon. Enters with +1 with each creature that convoked it. It can be a potentially very strong card, but it does not have trample, which is unfortunate. We'll put that one in the rare pile. It is likely to sit in my binder. Yeah. Ooh. Send me a picture of the sundial. I'm interested in that card. Pay 2 colorless, tap it, immediately end your turn. Ooh, that is interesting. All right. Aversion to black and red, because it Rakdos intolerance. Thank you, Earthmess. This is really helping. All right. Healer, Dazzling Light, Urchin, Utopia, Bat, Punch, Mist, Reflection, and we have Justice Strike, second Boros card, Rot Charger, which I'm not to. We have Status and Stature, destroy target creature and artifact, or a creature gets +1 against Death Touch. Then we have Connive and Cohort. Prevail 3, then return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, or gain control of target creature power 2 or less. Wow, both of those are really good. Oh, ad break. Curse you, ad. Curse you. I can see that the next card is shiny. I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is. Ah. Wait, Connive has no limitations. What do you mean? What does Connive do? Am I misremembering? Oh, this connive. I was thinking of the effect connive. Yeah, no, it has no limitations. You can just steal the card and it's yours. It is a really good card. All right, ad break is finished. Perfect. Okay, card I got. Camaraderie again in foil. That is an awesome card to get in foil. It is an absolutely beautiful card. And on top of that, they have done the foil layer, where some colors aren't reflective, which makes it look really nice. Excellent card to get in foil. Right, we are on our last pack of Ravnica. Let's put all of our energy into this and see what we get. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Right. So I'm gonna take it as a positive. That take heart is the first card of the last pack. We're gonna take heart and Ornery Goblin, Luxdon Restorer, Veiled Shade, Grell Forester, Muse Drake, Gateway Plaza, Dead Weight, Undercity Uprising, Enclave Tribunal, Troll Harpooner, Pilfering Imp. I think the next card we have Legendary. Whoa, that is one shiny man. Targic Legion's Edge. Haste and Mentor. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. Wait. Okay, wait. Oh, non-combat. Okay, so that's not as good. Gains first strike. Well, it's not nothing. You can't win them all, but I still think it's a really pretty card. Kind of feels like the NPC that wears all the good gear, and then you kill that NPC to take all the really good gear. Well, I can't pull serialized. I would need a collector's kit for that. Ah, collector's boxes are so fun, but they are way too expensive. Oh my goodness. All right, we are done with the Guilds of Ravnica. We definitely had some hits. As a reminder for those, been a little bit now, we have Thief of Sanity, Chromic Lantern, Niv Mizzet, Memoric Betrayal, The Shiny, Maraudery, Quasi Duplicate, and we got our Underrealm Lich, one of the ones we were definitely looking for, Beast Whisperer, a big one we were looking for. One thing, we did not get a single brain's not working. We didn't get a single shock land, which is very weird. But can't say I am disappointed. I got some amazing cards here and some really cool foil. Yeah, no shock lands, which is wild. But again, I am not complaining. All right. Let's put these over here. Gather up all the land. Grab all the piles. So many cards. That over here. Yeah, you'd think so. I don't know. That was weird. I'll go through my lands, make sure I didn't accidentally put one there by mistake. But no, I didn't see one. Well, that kind of makes sense. Last time I opened one of these boxes, I got 4 Shocklands. So I guess that's just karma balancing it out. I'll be feeling that next month. You know what set you're gonna buy? Oh, what set you're gonna buy? Ooh, definitely. All right, we now have our last box. Yeah, Ether Drift is a great set. We have our last box. This is the most recent set of Magic. Welcome to Tarkir Dragon Sword. Open this up. Does not have a box topper. Thought it might, but all right. We are looking at dragon. Right? For this one, we have a specific set of cards. Oop, there we go. These are the cards we are looking for, but there are a lot of cards in this set that are really good. Specifically, we are looking for Crater Hoof Behemoth, which is a good card ender. Esfith, which is a new token doubler. The Cory Steel Cutter, which I need for my token deck. Then Rod Curse, Rakshasa, which I need for my mono black deck. Mox Jasper, because the card is still $50. So that's just, I want one. I don't even really have a use for it. I just want it. And the Ugin, which is really good. Again, I don't really have a use for it, but he's $60, and that's holy shit. All right, let's minimize that and get right to pack opening. This one I will also be reading them, but I might be summarizing some cards because, as I said before, we are trying to be marathon's gone a little bit long, and I need to rest. I also need to open these cards. So, we start off. Oh, not that. Not that. No. Oh my goodness. My gloves have betrayed me. Okay. Sandskitter Outrider Menace. This creature enters, it endures 2. Endure is a new mechanic where they put 2+1 counters on it or create a 2/2 white spirit. Pretty good. And it's a black goblin, which is pretty unique. Got Undergrowth Leopard. Sacrifice this creature to destroy a target or enchantment. Dryger Island Dragon. This is part of the new Omen mechanic, where you can play it as an instant and it returns to your deck. Which is pretty good because it means you can always play it again later if it shows up. Tap up to 1 target creature, draw a card. Railing Dawnbreaker, another one of the Omen dragons, create a 2/2 soldier. Got Rescue Leopard, which lets you draw and discard. Reputable Merchant. When this creature enters or dies, put a +1 counter on a target creature. Pretty simple, but good. Embermouth Sentinel. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, shuffle it, and then put that card on top of your deck. If you control a dragon, that card is put onto the battlefield tapped instead. That is a really interesting card for a dragon deck. There goes Vanguard. It has Immobilize, and this creature's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Purging Stormbrood. This is one of the multicolored Omen dragons. Target creature gets +2 lifelink and hexproof. When this creature enters, remove all counters from 1 target creature. Dragon Sniper. This card I saw at pre-release. It is broken. There are, I think, 2 snipers. This one has Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. And it is a 1/1. you get first strike on this, you are protected from the sky. Straight up kill dragons. Very good card, especially if you have any kind of green equipment. It has like all those keywords. We got the Mystic Monastery, which is a tri-land that enters tapped. And our rare for this one is Roar of the Endless Song. Create a 5/5 elephant, then create a 5/5 elephant, then double the power and toughness of each creature you control until the end of turn. That is a wild card. That is... Wow. The person who won at the pre-release had 2 of these. And I can see why they won. This card is crazy good. Crazy good in a saga. And shocking, sharpshooter. Whenever this creature you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. That is great. Ooh, very good card. And we got a shiny Tranquil Clove and a Tarkir Goblin. Put these off. Our rare. Here. Put our lands here. Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry, family. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Dragon Sniper. And the rest of the cards go. Alright. All of you. Calm down. Alright. Mikai pretends doesn't like me having cards. They like me having cards. Right. Okay. Come on, pass. Surrender. There we go. Right, we got the High Spire Bellringer. It's a really cool new card that makes all your second spells cost 1 less. Really good for spell slingers. We have a Tempest Hawk, which is one of the new. You can have any number of these cards. If I get enough of them, I think I can put them in my bird deck to do something really funny. Then we have Underfoot Underdogs, which is a Goblin Warrior. It creates a red Goblin token. Can't be blocked this turn, which is pretty good. Got Caustic Exhale. It lets you do -3/-3 if you show a dragon. Dork Nest Guard, which is Insect with Defender. This creature can tap, though it didn't have Defender. Watcher of the Wayside. When this creature enters, target player mills 2 cards, you gain 2 life. That is fine, I guess. There we go. Wingspan Stride. It's +1/+1 and has flying. You can return this aura to your owner's hand, which is a pretty nice effect for a 1/1 flyer. Which plane does a car meditate? Zendik. Horrible. I love it. Oh my goodness, another elephant. Mammoth Bellows. Create a 5/5 green. There's just a lot of elephants in this set, apparently. Knockout Maneuver. Got Fleeing Effigy. Elemental. At the beginning of your end step, return creature to its owner hand. Huh. That's actually really interesting. It returns to your hand. This is really good for any ETB effect. I have a friend who plays, not Rathbos. Arcos? commander that does damage each time a creature enters. That would be really good. Oh, it does kind of look like the Flash. All right, then we have Marshal of the Lost. When you attack, target creature gets XX to the end of the turn. X the creature attacking. And we got the Bloom Vine Regent. Search your library for up to 2 basic forests. Heal them. Put one into the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. Whenever this creature or another dragon enters, you gain 3 life. This is an amazing dragon, and one of the reasons I lost so badly at the pre-release was someone had 2 of these and just started flickering them. They had 40 life and I had 5, so I lost that one. But very cool card to own. Very excited to find it a deck. Then we have a shiny Tin Tree Service. Exile target permanent with mana 3 or greater. Really good card in that set, and it is really pretty shiny. Land goes there, copy token goes there, and I'll go in. Okay. That is 2 good ones right out of the gate. Feel like we're good vibe for the box. Right. Come on. Okay. Ow. That hurt. Not opening. There we go. That hurt. Ah, my jaw. Right. We have Fortress Kingguard. Oh, it's one of the doggies. When this creature enters, it endures 1. Twin Bolt. Great card. Simple, but good. Nightblade Brigade, which is another one of the black goblins, where you can Death Touch, Mobilize, and Surveil. Oh, really good effects. Snakeskin Veil. This card is the penny of magic, as I have gotten so many from so many different sets. Spell and Exhale. This is a counter spell if you control a dragon or can show a dragon. Then we have Tor Tawny Back. That is such a cute beast. Autistic guy. When this enters, draw and then discard a card. Got the Jade Cast Sentinel, which lets you put your cards from your graveyard back into your deck. The Frontline Rush. Create 2 red goblins, or target creature gets XX until the end of the turn. This would be really good for me if this was pure black or pure red. But in multicolor, I think I could find a home for it. We got Opulent Palace, great card, great land. Strategic Betrayal. Target opponent exiles a card they control and their graveyard. Oof. For 2 mana? Damn. That's mean. Right, we have Rally the Monstrosity. Here, it creates a 1/1 milk. The spell costs 2 less if you cast your spell this turn. You get up to 2 creatures you control get 2/2, or you destroy a creature with 4 or greater power. And we have one of the alternate bordered cards. Right out of the gate, we have the Dragonologist. As creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Reveal an instant, sorcery, or dragon from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Untapped dragons you have hexproof. That is crazy good. Keep your drinks off the table so your force of wills doesn't become a force of spills. I'm living these puns. But that is absolutely beautiful border. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't know if I've got a home for it, but I do have a sleeve for it. That is a beautiful card. How detailed the border is. I'm gonna make my own borders for my proxies. Right, Dragonologist. Then we have a shiny Dispelling and another Tranquil Cove. Not so Tranquil Cove. And another Soldier and Goblin. All right, next pack. All right, we've got Rescue Leopard, Adorned Crocodile, Anook Wayfarer, Riverway Technique, where the owner of a non-target permanent puts of their choice top, bottom of library. Counter target non-creature spell. That's pretty good. Coordinated Maneuver. Narset's Rebuke. Deals 5 damage to target creature. We've got the Dragon Storm Globe, which is a great new mana rock for dragon decks. We've got Lightfoot Technique. It gains flying and indestructible, which is a unique combination. I do like that. Channeled Dragonfire, the new dragon-based damage spell. Host of the Hereafter. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, put its counters on up to one creature you control. Very, very good for a counter deck. Got Way Speaker's Bodyguard. When this creature enters, return target non-land permanent card, mana 2 or less, from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, tap target creature an opponent controls. Very good. And we got one of the cards we were looking for. Let's bring this up. We have gotten the Tory Steel Cutter. Gives trample and haste and +1. Whenever you cast your second spell, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess, and you may attach this creature or this equipment to it. Oh, thank you, Ertmez. Thank you for the 100 bits. This is a great card as it slowly builds counters while also being a really good equipment on top of that. Then we have a shiny Rebellious Strike. Target creature gets 3 until the end of turn. And Blossoming Sands. And we got one of the elephant tokens and a treasure token. That is 1 card down. 4 to go. Oh, wait. 5 to go. I can count. I'm good at counting. Yay. Alright. Let's see what we... Why did they make these so hard to... There we go. Right, we have Molten Exhale. You can behold a dragon. It deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Worthy Cost. That's a classic. Zagu Pummeler. Ending Whisperer. Sharon Sunshield. Aggressive Negotiations. Sigid Appraiser. Ooh, Synchronized to Charge. This card is surprisingly good. Gives +2 vigilance and trample to creatures, up to 2 creatures, and you can cast it again for only 1 green mana from your graveyard if you've got a creature of 4 or greater power. Very, very good card. Got Jessica's Spinekeeper, Lockstone Battle Priest, Stalwart Successor, another really good counter card. And we've got the Barren Steppe Siege. This is part of the Siege set. They are all really good cards. This one making your opponent sacrifice a creature each time a creature dies. Or at least if a creature has died, they have to sacrifice one creature. At the beginning of their end step, or at the beginning of your end step, you can put a +1 counter on each creature you control. It is really good. Only 4 mana. Excellent enchantment. And we have the Luscious Artisan. Prowess. When this creature enters, create a treasure token. And soldier and a soldier. A 1/1 soldier and a 2/2 soldier. Let's keep going. Okay. Keep up the energy. This is too many cards. I have figured out my limit. Sharkeen Resolve, Agent of Kotis, Dragon Launcher, Jizoki Devotee, Dragon's Prey. That's a nice one. If it targets a dragon, right, this spell costs 2 more if it targets a dragon. So it's a 3 destruction card. Got Roamer's Routine, search your library for a basic land, and has Harmonize. Very good. You're killing me, Smail. We got the Night Watch, the Furious Forebear. This creature dies. This creature is in your graveyard. You may pay 1. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. We got the Temur Monument. These are awesome artifacts. And this one makes another elephant. Elephants seem to be a vibe. Got the Runescale Stormbrood, which is a counter spell mixed with a dragon. Very good. Unrooted Ancestor. Sacrifice another creature. This creature gains indestructible until the end of your turn and tap it. Wait a minute. It's a slightly better version of Dredge Sensible. It's almost worse. It's actually almost worse. Right. But we have Severance Priest, Severance Priest, Death Touch. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, exile that card. When this creature leaves the battlefield, exiled card's owner takes X. The exiled card's owner creates XX white spirit tokens. X is the mana value of the exiled card. That is a weird card. Don't know how to use that. And we have a shiny Deltra Mudfly. And a Windscarred Keep. And another Soldier token. Sandlot. I understand that reference. What reference? I missed a reference. Alright. Come on, pack. They say different archetypes of commanders are piloted by a range of folks. Think counter-based strategies. Certain kind of play. Oh, I thought that was a pun. Oh, ad break. Gotta wait a little bit. So, how was everybody's day? Do 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 Charging my attack. You did it. 90 seconds, man. That's so long. Why do people have to deal with that? That's so rough. Wait for the ad break to be over. Wait for the ad break to be over. It's 5. Oh my goodness, this is my day. This is my day now. Alright. We'll go through the non-rares. Got another Fortress Kin, go to Do List, Night Brigade, another Roamer's Routine, Spelling Exhaust, Monastery Missionary, another Dragonstone Globe, the Rolling Dragonstone. This is a very fun one. When it enters, return in this. When this enchantment enters, draw 2 cards and discard a card. And if you play a dragon, it returns this enchantment to your hand. Very fun. Got Hearted Technician, Breaching Dragonstorm. What Lie in Wait. And we've got Kotis the Fangkeeper. Really good rare. Oh, hi Kaido. Oh, if you say goodbye, Sentry Bot responds. That's so cute. But Kotis is a brand new commander. Many people are building him right now because he's got a really fun steal ability where you can steal a card. Look at the if it deals damage to an opponent, you can look at the top X cards of that opponent's library, and then you may cast one if it is below the X value. The X is how much damage he deals. So he's a really interesting commander, especially since he has indestructible, so blocking him only ever causes problems to his opponent. Oh, this is Tarkir. This is the brand new set. Oh, and we got an art card. Love these. These are really pretty. I collect them. I have a little pile of them above my desk. Oh, right. Kotis, not coitus. Kotis. I know I said coitus, but that was a mistake. Okay. Got the Roiling Dawnbreaker. Seize Opportunity. Another Sandskitter Outrider. Undergrowth Leopard. Figure Island Dragon. Summit Intimidator. Dushet Earthcarver. Got another Encroaching Dragonstone. Got Reaching Dragonstorm. Got the Sand Steep Citadel. Got the Krisha Crawlers. When this creature enters, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. Then, when you do, return target instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. That is pretty good. And we have Sage of the Skies. Whenever you cast the spell, if you cast another spell this turn, copy this spell. Flying Lifelink Monk. Very good. Gotten a couple of them so far, but very good. And we have Twin Blade. Gold. Shiny. All right. It mostly has dragons, but it mostly has dragon support. With a lot of cards that work with dragons or cards that are actively hunting the dragon. Oh, right. Got Unending Whisper. Ominous Exhale. Knock Brigade. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good goblin. That's a very good goblin. You, I might have a home for. A Feral Death Gorger. You put a +1 counter and draw a card for its omen. A Trade Route Envoy. Yeah, there's goblins in this set. We have the Focus the Mind. A very... That's wild. We have two very pretty Evolving Wilds. That's wild. Got Riverwheel Sweep, Traveling Botanist, Urini's Debuff, and we have the Dragonfire Blade. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and is hexproof from Monty colors. The ability, and it's 4 for each color of the creature it targets. That is an interesting card. Don't really know. Hexproof from Monty colored is pretty good. And we have a shiny Sagu Pummeler and a shiny Thornwood Falls and a bird and a monk. Hexproof from monocolors. I think that stops a lot of pretty basic removal. Could be pretty powerful. Not amazing, but pretty good. I have a few equipment decks, so I think I can find a home for that one. Alright. We got the Bearer of Glory, Devoted Duelist, another Evolving Wild, Rule Truths, Sagu. Sagu is great. He gets you a basic land. Reveal it and put it into your hand. He is very good for a dragon deck. Dragons often struggle with getting lands because you need so many of them. Right. Then Boulderborn Dragon, Rebellious Strike, Overwhelming Surge, Eskai Brushmaster, Rite of Renewal. Return up to 2 permanents. Return up to 2 target permanents from your graveyard to your hand. That player shuffles up to 4 cards from their graveyard into their library. That is pretty nice. We have Lotus Light Dancers. When this creature enters, search your library for a black, a green, and a blue card, and put those cards into your graveyard. That's amazing. That is amazing for my Moldrose deck. They are going in there right away. Absolutely incredible card. And we have a second rare, Belvor Dawn of Aspen. Whenever she enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a non-land permanent. When you do, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. That is crazy good. Any token deck, that's, oh my goodness. That's a great card. And we got Shiny Luxdon, got the Reliquary Dragon token, and another land. Alright, almost done. Well, no, not really, but gotta keep going. This is most card packs I've ever opened. My hands are getting a little bit scratched up. Just a little bit. Right, we got Humbling Elder. When this creature enters, target creature gets -2. Got another Fortress Kin Guard, another Twin Bolt, another Night Brigade, another Snake Skin Veil, Lightfoot Technique, another Boulder Dragon, Duty Beyond Death. As additional cost of this card, sacrifice a creature. Creatures you control gain indestructible until the end of turn. Put a +1 counter on each creature you control. That is great. That is an absolutely great card. That's absolutely great card. That's going into the pile. That's a great protection card. Sultry Monument. Formation Breaker, which is a nice beast. As long as you control a creature with a counter on it, this creature gets +1/+2. Creatures with power less than this creature can't block it. Ooh, I do like that. That is a good one. And we have Constructor Sage. And we have pulled our first mythic. This is Traval, Arbiter of Virtue. Flying with lifelink, and spells you cast have Delve, where you can exile cards from your graveyard to act as casting the spells. It is absolutely fantastic. A great dragon to have. And it's pretty cool. And it's our first mystic for this set. So it gets a sleeve. It gets a sleeve. There we go. Nightblade. And we got a shiny Nightblade Brigade, which is a really good card. I think I'm going to put it into my mono black deck. It's not amazing, but that Death Touch with Mobilize is a very interesting combo. Yeah, I think 2 boxes might be my limit in the future. At this point, some of the cards are starting to fuse together in my brain. I'm going to have to look over all of these cards again to find the cards that I need. Ah, there we go. I didn't need to bite this one. There we go. Temur Devotee. This is part of the Devotee set, where these are a bunch of mana converters. They're really good for commander, especially if you've got a hard to summon commander. We have an Arshin Sun Shield, Molten Dust, Hummler, Earth Carver, Reputable Merchant, Equilibrium Adept. Ooh, okay, Kisva Skimmer. This is a great flying creature. Whenever a card leaves your graveyard during your turn, draw a card. Really good for graveyard love or any cards that have a lot of res. Got a Veteran Ice Climber. This is one of the new unblockable cards for the set. Absolutely great. And the target's mills equal to this creature's power. So if you can power it up, you can also try to mill out your opponent. We have Armament Dragon. When this creature enters, distribute 3/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures. Oh my, okay, that's our second mythic. We have Betor, Kin to All. Beginning of your end step, if a creature you control have total toughness of 10 or greater, draw a card. If a creature you control have total toughness of 20 or greater, untap each creature control, and then if a creature you control has a toughness of 40 or greater, each opponent loses half of their life, rounded up. He is so... I don't know. It would be really fun to build around him, I think, because it's like a +1 counter deck focused on defense instead of attack, which could be really fun. Yeah, it could be really fun. And we got another mythic, so we pull out one of the sleeves. Are we out of sleeves? We are running out of sleeves. There's some more. Pile of plastic has consumed the sleeves. Will I likely throw out these sleeves accidentally? Probably. Are they penny sleeves? Technically. Right. And then we have the Essence Anchor, beginning of your upkeep, Surveil. That's pretty good. And create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature. Activate only during your turn, and if a card left your graveyard this turn. That is a pretty good card. And Spirit, and a Spirit. I like that they put some logic on what the tokens are behind. Instead of just random, like they have all the Spirit tokens on the same token and all the soldiers on the same token. Alright. Come on. There we go. We have Shock Brigade, another Devotee, Trade Route Envoy, Focus the Mind, the Mardu Devotee, Unburied Earth Carver, Aggressive Negotiations, Teeming Dragonstorm, Defibrillating Current, deals 4 damage to a creature or planeswalker, and you gain 2 life. The Dragon Brood Relic, and we have Revival of the Ancestors. Create a white spirit token, distribute 3+1 counters between 1, 2, or 3 targets, and creatures you control gain trample and lifelink until the end of your turn. It's a pretty good saga. Don't really see an immediate use for it, but and we got a double rare with Marrang River Regent, which lets you draw 3 cards and discard a card. When this creature enters, return up to 2 other target non-land permanents to their owner's hand. That's pretty good. Oh, and we have the Island Dragon on Wild. Both of these kind of work together. It's a good kind of omen set. Over here. Right. We have Delta Bloodflies, Nook Wayfarer, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuvers. Ooh, Wild Ride. This card is really good. I've heard a lot of broken stuff about this card. Target creature gets +3 until the end of the turn, and you can harmonize for harmonize for 1. Wow, you could double cast this. I'm putting that in the rare pile. We have Abandoned Crocodile, Boulder Dragon, Brumag Rakshasa. This creature enters, target opponent gets -2/-2 until the end of the turn. Target creature you control gets +2. Nice. We have Disruptive Stormbrood. Destroy target creature with 3 or less power, and when this creature enters, destroy up to 1 target enchantment or equipment, or enchantment or artifact. Search your library for Dragon Glow, Boulder Dragon, and reveal it. Have the Jessica Monument. And we have United Battlefront. Look at the top. I've been opening those in a bad spot. They've been covered up. Sorry. United Battlefront. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. 2 non-creatures, non-land permanents with mana 3 or less from among them into the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. And ooh, we have a Jessica Shrinekeeper in the alternate light. You've been mega hit for 2 cards, and that's fine. What's the mega hit? Yeah, look how pretty this card is. It is gorgeous. I don't have anywhere I can run it, but it is very pretty. That over here, absolutely gorgeous. Some of the art in these sets are so impressive. Right. Got another Delta Bloodflies, Soltari Devotee, Iceberg Serpent, the Salt Road Pack Beast. This spell costs 1 life for each creature you control, and this creature enters draws a card. Another Wild Ride, a Timir Tawnyback, Lightfoot Technique, Dragonclaw Strike, double the power and toughness, target a creature you control until the end of turn, then it fights up to 1 creature. Very cool. Overwhelming Surge. Ooh, Fresh Start. -5 and loses all abilities. Then we have Sharka, Dragon Ascendant. When he enters, you may behold a dragon. If you do, create a treasure token. Dragon you control enters, put a +1 counter on Sarkhan. Till the end of the turn, Sarkhan is a dragon in addition to other types and gains flying. That is a very cool card. I'm not sure the usefulness of it, but it is still very cool. And we have Stadium Headliner. It is a mono red goblin with a really cool art. And sacrifice this creature. It deals damage equal to the number of other creatures you control to target creature. That is an interesting card. Very cool art, too. Then we have the Asben Monument, got a forest, and a spirit token. Right. Yeah, it's very good. Very good in the token deck. Or my Goblin deck, honestly. It's a bummer that it can't do the damage to a target person. For a 1-drop, that's pretty good. Bearer of Glory, Twin Bolt, Cruel Truth, Saga Wielding, Timir Dividu. Ooh, another Tempest Hull. I am losing the ability to speak. I have been speaking for too long. Storm Shriek, Feral, Watcher of the Wayside, Corroding Dragonstorm. It enters, opponents lose 2 life, and you gain 2 life when a dragon enters. Return this enchantment to its owner's hand. Very cool. Aurora Procession. Turn target card from your graveyard to your hand. Bone Karen Butcher. Mobilize 2. Attacking tokens you have Death Touch. That's so good, but I don't have a token deck in that color. Good to know, though. Putting that over there. So speak so much. Such a cute nerd. Amazing. We have Herd Heirloom. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. Till the end of the turn, target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample. Ooh. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, draw a card. That is an amazing mana rock. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Got Heritage Reclamation, which is a really good card. Got a Swamp, and a Zombie Druid, and a Treasure. Zombie Druid. So many Zombie Druid. All right. Yeah. All right. We got Mardu Devotee, another Meticulous Artisan, has been Devotee, Piercing Exhale. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to a target creature or planeswalker. Snowmelt Stag. Oh my goodness. Visit Earthcarver, Summit Intimidator, Roiling Dragonstorm, Nomad Outcast, Sage of the Fang. When this creature enters, put a +1 counter on target creature. Then exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1 counter on target creature, then double the number of +1 counters on that creature. That is awesome. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm going to put him over there. You have an adorable goblin. No, I have a Krenkos mob boss. I guess I have 2 goblin decks. One is still being built. The other one is Krenkos, and Krenkos is, I think he's adorable, but he is considered the worst. Nobody lets me play my goblin deck, let's just say. war efforts, creatures you control get +1. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1 warrior token that's tapped and attacking, and sacrifice it at the beginning of your end step. And we got Warden of the Grove. This is an amazing Hydra. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1 counter on this creature. And whenever a non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of +1 counters on this creature. So it means that anytime any creature enters, this one gives it that many +1 counters. So it just is a universal, every creature is going to get more powerful. It is wildly good card. And we have a shiny Hollow Wild Ride. Absolutely incredible card, on top of being an absolutely beautiful card. And we got some art and the Windscarred Crag. People hate my Goblin. He's not my... As long as he's not your commander, people are normally okay with Goblin decks. My other one is... God, I'm forgetting her name. Dang it. Brain's not working. Veta? No, Vita? No. It's not Creeds. I haven't been lucky enough to pull Creeds. Zada. It's Zada. Whenever a sorcery or instinct is cast on Zada, Zada copies that spell and gives it to all your other creatures. So she is really good at kind of powering up a bunch of small tokens. Stormplane Deterrent, Rescue Leopard, Lord Crocodile, Wayfarer, Technique, Night Watch, Pharaoh, Tactician. Then we have Iridescent Tiger. When this creature enters, if you cast it, add 1 mana of every color. That is a weird card. That is a weird card. I think it's good, but it's a weird card. Lie in Wait. Storm Beacon Blade. Whenever equipped creature attacks, draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creatures. Ooh, that is really good. I like that. I love a good equipment. I think it only casts spells I cast. And now we have Inevitable Defeat. The spell can be countered, exile target non-land permanent, its controller loses life, and you gain 3 life. We have another Deterrent, and Barons, and another copy token. Right. We have still only gotten 1 of the cards we are hunting. Let's get some more luck in there. Oh, ads. Alright, everybody, sorry you got ads. I will wait. And my bow and my ad. Right, ad break is finished. Welcome back, everyone who is in ads. Let's do this set. All right. We have High Spire Bell Ringer. Great card. Another Tempest Hawk. You're getting lucky with these. Any number of these cards. We have Underfoot Underdogs. You have 1/1 red Goblin token. You have Caustic Exhale. We have... Oh, I gotta move to the center of the screen. The chair got knocked out. There we go. Right. We have Kratok Nest Guard. Remove Night Watch. Stormshriek Pharaoh. Evokin Pack Beast. Rainveil Rejuvenator. We got the new cards. We have Yathon Tomb Guard. Whenever a card you control with a counter on it deals combat damage, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. That's really good. We have Sun Pearl Kirin. When this creature enters, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent you control to your owner's hand. As a token, draw a card. That is a nice little card. Like a little stick, it jumps in and saves you. And we have Clarion's Conqueror. Activated abilities of artifacts and planeswalkers can't be activated. And I did see it, but now we get to officially see it. That is a Hollow Mox Jasper. That is a foil. It is the most expensive card we have pulled today by a lot. How much is it going for? It is going for about $23 to $30 currently. It's 1 card. It is gorgeous. It is... Wow. It is one of the coolest cards I've ever pulled. That was one of those cards you hear about, but you don't actually pull it. That is... Whew. That's going into my dragon deck. Because selling cards is for suckers. I like to hoard. Because then I can always build friends' decks when they ask. Where is this? You know what? Do I have another sleeve available? Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I will use a pink sleeve for this because it is absolutely amazing. You have dragon blood, maybe just a little bit. I do have very red hair. Flex on the haters, exactly. And it's foil. That's so... Holy shoot. Rage, greed, ignorance. People only accuse dragons of what they fear in themselves. We have pulled one of the most expensive cards we've been looking for these 3 boxes. Absolutely incredible. The Mox Jasper is mine. I am powerful. It was worth the panic attack. All right. Let's keep opening packs. All right. Add to the pile. Right, phone, don't you die yet. Okay. All right. Unending Whispers. Exhale. Shock Brigade. Death Guard. Envoy. Focus the Mind. Razor. Shark Shooter. Then we have Stormbrood deals 5 damage to target creature without flying. When this creature enters, you gain 5 life. Spectral Denial, which is a counterspell unless the player plays X. Rakshasa's Bargain. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest into the graveyard. And we have an alternate art, a Revel of the Ancestors. Create 3 1/1 white tokens. Distribute 3 +1 counters. Features you control gain trample and lifelink until the end of turn. That is wonderfully powerful card. Very pretty. And oh, the alternate art. And we have a shiny Sinkhole Surveyor. We are rolling in it. Oh, and shiny forest. Another reliquary dragon. Let's put the alt art into a sleeve. I know that the alt arts were kind of added to make people buy more boxes so they could get the special art. I really like them. They're a product of capitalism, but they're so pretty. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. Oh, hi Katana. Welcome. We are opening cards. So many cards. Maybe too many cards. But we pulled a Mox Jasper. So we are awesome. Alright. Got another Devotee. Serpent. Black Beast. Rebuke. Intree Nurturer. That's new. When this creature enters, endures. Monastery Messenger. Another Dragonstone Globe. Got another Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Got Skirmish Rhino. In Spirited Vanguard. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, it endures 2. That's really good. That's really good. We have Bewildering Blizzard. Draw 3 cards. Creatures your opponent controls get -3 until the end of the turn. We got the Stadium Headliner. We have the non-unique art. Cove, if you are capable of feeling like you have too many cards, you'd have stuff. They're just too many cards all at once. It's not too many cards. It's just too many cards all at once. But that is another rare goblin. That's awesome. Always want the rare goblins. The High Spire Bellringer in foil, which is awesome because it is a really good card. Always love Jin. They're such a cool card. And a Tranquil Cove. It's reminding me to calm down. And no, the pile fell down. The pile fell down. The piles, too many piles. Oh, hey. What he's saying, it doesn't have a big enough bed to nap with all these cards. My bed is very small. Oh, Napalm, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. You can subscribe for 3 months. That's so cool. Amazing. As always, it is so incredible I get to do this. Spelling Exhale. Bearer of Glory, Devotee Duelist, another Evolving Wild. That's a lot of these. Cruel Tactics, Big Chonker, Wild Spin Stride, Static Snare, that's new. When this enchantment enters, exile target artifact or creature until this enchantment leaves them. That's really good. Aegis Sculptor. Or 2, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you do, put a +1 counter on this creature. That's pretty good. Salt Road Skirmish, Boulderborn Dragon with the alternate art. Boulderborn isn't a good card, but the art is really pretty. I mean, Flying and Vigilance, that's not that bad. Yeah, Surveil. Okay, it's not that bad. 5 makes it pretty hard. Yes, I do need to do a proxy of Tranquil Cove and just put me in a swimsuit. Glacier Wood Siege, another one of the siege. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target mills 4 cards. Wow, 4 cards? That's rough. And you may play lands from your graveyard. Very good combo. Oh, it is a hype train! Nikai Mango, you resub too! Oh, thank you so much, Nikai. I mean, you don't need to do that, but you did, and it's really nice. Thank you. And another elephant. Even more luck. And we have a hype train. Choo-choo. Ooh, that's sleepy. Here we go. All right, next pack. Ow! You bit my lip. There we go. Ow, that hurt my teeth. Why do I keep thinking I can do that? Alright. We got Meticulous Artisan, Feral, Death Gorger, Exhale, Stag, Stormplane Deterrent, Seize Opportunity, another Embermouth Sentinel, Temur Drawback, Glacier Dragon Hunt, that's a new one. Draw a card, you may discard a card, then you discard a non-land card this way. Deals 3 damage to target creature. That is an interesting card. We have Desperate Measures. Target creature gets +1/-1 till the end of turn. If it dies under your control, draw 2 cards. Very cool. Pin Tree Severance. Sepple. Ertmas, thank you so much for the resub. That's so nice. Oh no, you gifted one to Katana. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Ertmas. That's amazing. You've given 70 gift subs. Oh my. You are beyond amazing. Thank you so much. Again, so happy I get to do this. And we have... Ooh, spooky snake person. Sacrifice a creature you control the mana value X other than Sidri. Return target creature with mana value X +1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Huh. I don't know how to use that, but that seems really good. I think I have a zombie deck that works in. I will have to look into this, figure out how to use it properly. Then Rashaka's Bargain with another spirit token. Alright. We have gotten 2 of the 6 cards we have been looking for. Let's put some more good energy out into the universe and see what we get. Intrigue, Nurturer, Dissolver, Strike Mastery. That creature doesn't untap during its controller untap phase. Creature has ×5 untapped creature. Wow, rough. Voice Petitioner. +1 counter on target creature. Sky Devotee. Rebellious Strike. Regain Victor. Whale of War. Creatures you control get -1. Return 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Inspiring Boltcaster. Creature enters, deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. That was dealt damage this turn. Another one of the double dragons. 3+1 counters on target creature you control, or when you cast a sorcery spell and a dragon spell as though they had flash. And we got the Songcrafter Mage. I've heard good things about this card. When this creature enters, target instant or sorcery in your graveyard gains Harmonize till the end of turn. Its Harmonize cost is equal to its mana cost. That is very good, especially if you can get him to enter multiple times. Ah! No way. That's another, that's another Mox Jasper. Damn. That is, yeah, other cards too, but damn, that's 2. We almost paid for the box. Oh, no, but still. I don't even know what to do with this. That is a second Mox Jasper. Absolutely incredible. Use it as a coaster. Never. No, it goes into my binder forever. Maybe a friend needs one. It is a second Mox Jasper. Absolutely insane. Right. Absolutely great. That's absolutely insane. I have gotten amazing cards today. Let's go for a third. Let's go for a fucking third. Let's do this. Let's get another card. Right. Underfoot Underdogs, Caustic Exhale, Critic Nest Guard, High Bell Ringer, Hail, Strike, Victor, Stalwart. Then we got the Azaban Monument, Mirror Initiative. He's okay. Couldn't get him to work during the pre-release. He's alright. Wingblade Disciple. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 Whitebird token. And we got the Ambling Storm Shell. It is a turtle. Ward 2. When this creature attacks, put 3 stun counters on it and draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a turtle spell, untap this creature. That is a weird card. I didn't even know there were enough turtles to make a turtle tribal deck. That's wild. And we have Watcher of the Wayside. And another very pretty art card. Right, we are down to our last 5 packs. So, last 5 packs. Let's see what we get. Coordinated Maneuver, Narset's Rebuke, Delta Bloodflies, Devotee, Servant, Sentinel, Barrel, Rush, Opulent Palace. We have Strategic Betrayal. We've seen a couple of these now. Ooh, and we have the Hollow Merc Siege, another one of the Siege cards. Whenever a counter is put on a creature you control, draw a card. That's really good. And whenever you attack, put a +1 counter on target attacking creature, it gains Menace until the end of turn. This is one of the cards that killed me in the pre-release. Very good card. And we have one of the alt arts for Thunder of Unity. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Whenever a creature you control enters this turn, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Very pretty and awesome alternate art. And doop, and doop, and doop. Right. Hey, open. Open. Ow, ow. Okay, that one I got out then. Right. We got Dawnbreaker. We got Opportunity. We got Outriding. We got Leopards. We got Dragons. We got Detainment. We got Reclamation. We got Pack Beasts. We got... Oh, this is new. Got the Kardak Guardian. This creature has hexproof and hasn't dealt damage yet. We have Alchemist's Assistant. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a lifelink counter on target creature. Very good. We have the Breaching Dragonstorm with the alternate art. When this enchantment enters, exile cards from the top of your library. Until you exile a non-land card, you may cast it without paying its mana value. If its mana value is 8 or less. If you don't, put that card into your hand. When dragons you control enters, return this enchantment to your owner's hand. That is wildly good. And we got another Sinkhole Surveyor, which is a great card. You lose 1 life and this creature endures. Great card. Monetary Messenger, Shiny, Zombie Druid, and tokens. How many cards? Nope. No Drudge Sentinel. You live there. You live off camera. You were a bad card. Okay. So how many packs did you open with your teeth? I think I'm at 6 now. Most of them opened pretty easy because old packs had this nice little cut in them that made them a lot easier to open. Newer packs don't have that. All right, we are on our last free pack. This has been an adventure today. We've had good times, amazing times, less than amazing times when I had a mini pan attack. But which one do we open last? Let's get another Jacques Jasper, as Katana says. Which one are we going to put all the energy in? Good feelings from the left. All right. We will start from the right. Move to our left. Unless I have forgotten my left and the right, which has happened before. We got a Devotee, got a Sun Shield, Exhale, Worthy Cost, Humbler, Victor, Reclamation. Ooh, we got one of the Frontier Bovec. Those are good. An Essent Anchor, Veteran Storm Singer. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and gain 1 life. That's pretty great. That's very good with the Mobilize one. That's very good with the Mobilize. We have Sonic Shrieker. When this creature enters, it deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. Players dealt damage this way, discard a card. And we got the Naga Fleshcrafter. This is a great card. It may enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. You exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1 counter on target non-legendary creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until the end of your turn. It is wildly good. Yeah. Here is the Naga for you, Katana. They're more of a draconic Naga. I can't really see their face. I think that's the point, because they're a shapeshifter. And doop, and doop, and doop. Right, we are in our second last pack. We have another devotee, another artisan, another devotee, an exhale, stag, sentinel, messenger, strike master, master, storms. And we've got one of the cards I was looking for, but is not on my list. This is the Purdue Gold Keeper. This card goes infinite at the drop of a hat and is a very good card for most of my decks. I'm happy to grab at least one. So that's awesome. Put you over here. And we have Crater Hoof Behemoth. Crater Hoof Behemoth. And one of the classic game enders of Magic the Gathering. When this creature enters, when this creature enters, creatures you control gain trample and get XX, where X is the number of creatures you control. Absolutely massive, and that is the that is the fourth chaser that we have picked up this set. Absolutely incredible. That is absolutely amazing. He is a classic card that I have always wanted, though I do like the frog version of him better. The elephant one is just as cool. Absolutely incredible card. And we have our last pack. Let's get one more of our chases. See if we can get or another Mox Death. All right. Here we go. All right. We have San, Strike Mastery, Practitioner, Fire Rim Form. Here's Legacy. Here's Resolve. We have Watcher of the Wayside. We have the Nomad Outpost. We have another Synchronized Charge, which is great. I do love this card. We have War Effort. Another one of these. This is a great card for most decks. And our last rare. Oh, no, not a rare. Alternate art, though. Got Riling Dawnbreaker. Vigilance on combat. Another creature you control gets +1 or create. And now our last rare. We have Eskish Dragonclaw. Do not know what she does, so at the beginning of your combat, on your turn, if you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell, draw a card, and put 2 +1 counters on Eskish Dragonclaw. That is pretty good. Really good for a 4-drop. And we have a shiny Roamer's Routine. I cannot be disappointed, because we did get so many, but I was looking for that Ugin. But at the same time, two Mox Jaspers is insane. That is one of the hardest cards to find in the set. And we pulled 2. Absolutely insane. We got a total of 10 chasers. I think so, yeah. We got 10 chasers, 2 Mox Jaspers. Absolutely incredible. This has been very fun and very stressful and very all over the place. I want to thank everyone for coming. It is truly incredible for me to get to do this. I know I say this at the end of every stream, but thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for the interaction. All of it means the world to me, and it is so amazing that I get to do this with all of you, that I get to interact and be myself. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And 2 Mox Jaspers. That's insane. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna brag. I think I'm just gonna I am going to brag for the first time in like my life. Yeah, time to take a break, time to rest. I will celebrate. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to drink so much water. I'm going to sit outside because my room has been heated up by my ring lamp and my computer and my 2 monitors, and there is no wind outside, so I am sweating through my shirt. Might steal all your luck from the next boss you do. Oh, no. I need all the water and stuff. But this has absolutely been incredible. Thank you, everyone who donated to a box. Thank you, everyone who came. I want to specifically thank Ertmis and Tia, who donated a lot for these boxes and have allowed me to have this wild experience. I don't know. I just want to keep thanking everyone, but I know that today is Friday. People got stuff to do. Let's see who's up and about. I'm going to send you guys over there. Our raid message will be 2 Mox Jaspers. Because that's funny, and no one will know what that means. All right. Who is doing stuff? Who is doing stuff? Who is doing stuff? Let's see. Comic is reading, but he sometimes reads spicy stuff. I don't know if I can send you all there. Melissa is sleeping. Bug is doing art. Fluoride is doing ZZZ. If anyone's got any suggestions, let me know. Love you. Love you, Cove. It was a pleasure watching you open. Thank you so much, Ertmis. You helped with this, and it's absolutely incredible. I don't know what you're thanking you for, but you're cute, and I'm gonna. Thank you, Dinah. Remember, send Nikai the love too. They helped with so much during the streams, especially all of the issues that we were having. There's a cute nerd named Cove streaming. We need to find someone else. Who is? I don't know many people. I don't know many other streamers. What are you doing? He's reading a comic. Is it? It might be a spicy comic. I'm not sure. Don't feel comfortable raiding in when I don't know what he's doing. Is it romance? Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. So who else? It's Batbug, who's probably is doing an art stream. They're drawing stuff. Ooh, Joe Cat's doing stuff. Whoa, Joe Cat's doing a lot of stuff. Oh, they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know enough about. I don't know enough streamers. Flow sounds good. You can read the message. Miss Joe Cat. Yeah, Joe was great. Yeah, it is gonna get lost in chat. Yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the rate button. Send you guys over to see if it's got any good suggestions. A lot of people playing Magic. Nobody else is doing pack opening. Oh, bye, Nepom. Hey, channel. There. You know what? I just gotta pick. No, why is it not working? Everything's going all over the place. Are they in the middle? Yeah, they're in the middle of playing, so perfect. Okay, start the raid. I'm gonna send you over to Fluoride Sting. He is a friend of the channel. D&D was canceled, so she's playing Zenless Zone Zero. Go see pretty people, shoot things. It's gonna be great. Right. Bye, everybody. Thank you again so much for coming. Thank you so much for everything. Have an amazing long weekend if you have one. Otherwise, long range hug. All right. Bye, everybody. Where's the button? I'm gonna say where's the button. End stream. Click there. And make that go. Did that go away? There we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. 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 Do 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 do. Boop.